In today's video, I want to tell you how to figure out whether your marketing is actually working or not. One of the biggest mistakes I see business owners make is judging their marketing by feel. No, I feel like we're busier. I feel like the ads are doing something. I feel like this is working. But feeling like something is working is not actually paying the bills. Data does. So if you want to know whether your marketing is actually working or not, you have to measure the right things. Because just looking at likes or impressions or views isn't enough, and it's not enough to really understand whether my marketing moved the needle or not. So number one, you want to define your goal first. Before you press the publish button on your ad, before you start creating content, before you do anything, look at numbers whatsoever, you need to be crystal clear on your goal. So you have to define your goal. What is your goal? Is it generating leads, sell a product, get awareness around your business, book a consultation, increase the website visitors? You have to define what the ultimate outcome of your campaign should be. If you do not define your goal at the beginning, you don't know what metrics to look at, and you will waste time tracking numbers that are irrelevant. And even worse, you don't know how to optimize your campaign to get you to your goal. And one of the worst things is really blowing through marketing budget without seeing real results. And then step number two, once you define your goal, you need to pick the right metrics. Once your goal is set, and really depending on your goal, you would define the metrics you're looking at. So if your goal is to generate leads, you would track the metrics such as cost per lead volume, of course. You would also look at the frequency. So to make sure that your ad is not reaching people 2-3 times, kind of get them bothered, but still getting new people to see your ad. You also want to track the lead quality. And when I say lead quality, so lead quality really describes whether someone is eligible for your offer or not. So let's say you offer free consultations and you're trying to get leads for the free consultation. And you call them and they're telling you, I never submitted a lead, or I'm not interested in your service, or this is not even what I need right now. Then you might be generating bad leads. So you really need to determine what makes a good lead, what is a qualified lead in your opinion, and what is not a qualified lead. And then you see out of the 100 leads you got, let's say 60 of them went to a consultation and 40 of them are not, they know I'm generating good quality leads. But now if you have 90% not interested in your offer and only 10% say they are interested, then you know your lead quality is wrong. Meaning you have to go back to your initial ad to see whether my ad copy is wrong, my landing page is wrong, or I'm just using the wrong setup on the ad. And then if your goal is sales, of course you would track conversion rates, average order value, and cost per acquisition. And if your goal is awareness, just awareness about a product, your business, your brand, you will take a look at reach, you will take a look at the impressions, website traffic, and engagement. But keep in mind that an awareness campaign is really top of funnel, so you're really just looking at reach and how many people see your business, but it's not an actual driver to get you conversions. And then step number 3, look for trends, not one-off wins. A lot of times I hear people say, I got a viral hit, my marketing is working. A viral video or viral hit doesn't mean that your marketing is working. It just means that your content hit the mark, was interesting enough for people, so the interest-based algorithm favored it and decided to push it to more people. But it doesn't mean that your marketing is working. What matters is consistency. Look at your numbers week over week, months over months. Look at your goal that you're trying to achieve. So if it's leads, again, are your leads increasing? Is your cost per acquisition going down? Are you converting more customers than before? Do more people visit your website based on your awareness campaign? Do more people call you? And that's what tells you whether your marketing strategy is working or not. And then step number 4, be ready to adjust. Marketing isn't a set it and forget it. It's something you need to consistently work on, optimize, and find out what is working and what's not working. So let's say people click on your landing page, but they're not converting. Your initial copy in the ad might be great enough, but once they reach your landing page, your copy might be weak, not enticing enough. So it could be an issue on the landing page. Or your lead quality is wrong. That might be you're targeting the wrong audience. Or maybe no one is clicking on your ads. That means maybe your ads are too weak and they're just not cutting through the noise, so they're not standing out in this crowded online market space. But this is really where the beauty lays in reporting and tracking numbers. You can look at your report to really say, yes, it is my initial copy, or we're getting people to our website but they're not converting, or we're getting them on the phone but then they're not converting to buy the product, or they're ending up on my product page but they're not purchasing. So you can really tweak exactly the area that's not working. So let me give you an example. Let's say you're running Facebook ads and you're getting clicks, but no one is filling out the form to be contacted. Your ad itself, so the copy and the creative in your ad, is not the problem, because people end up landing on your page. But because they're not opting in, so they're not submitting their lead, it means that your landing page is lacking. So whether it's too complicated for them to opt in, or maybe your copy is confusing, or, and I've seen this 1,000 times, your page is not mobile optimized. Your page, especially in 2025, needs to be mobile optimized. Everyone and anyone is on their phones. No one uses a regular desktop anymore. The majority of traffic will come from your mobile, so your pages need to be mobile optimized. Or maybe simply your offer is just not compelling enough. But without tracking, you would have no idea where the breakdown is happening. So that's why you need data to make accurate decisions. So if you want to know whether something is working or not in your marketing, you need to stop feeling something and you need to stop looking at data. So you need to eliminate the guesswork. Find your goals, track the right number, look for trends, and then optimize, optimize, optimize. Because marketing that you measure is marketing that can be improved. Marketing that can be improved is marketing that makes you money. And I hope this gave you a quick idea of how to analyze whether something is working or not. And again, if you have any issues with your marketing campaign and you feel like I'm trying my campaigns, but they're just not working, what could it be? Reach out to me, give me a call. We can set up a quick consultation to give you a quick idea of what I would change, and then we can get moving from there. So you can reach out to me at Nina@thesocialwisdom. You can also jump into any of my social networks, The Social Wisdom, send me a direct message and we can get the conversation started. And this also led us yet again to another episode of the Content Marketing Cheat Sheet podcast. I'm so glad you tuned in today and I cannot wait to see you next time. Until then, goodbye, or how we say in Germany, auf Wiedersehen.